Hello, welcome to our virtual curriculum night. My name is Susanna Pinsky and I'm the principal of UMCA Digital Academy. I would like to welcome our new student, new parents, and new grandparents. Being a new student at school is difficult. New faces, new classmates, new teachers. Being a new student at UMCA, it's very unusual. It takes time to adjust. Every hour, new teacher, long hours, difficult curriculum. But we promise you, starting this month, we are trying to accommodate all the needs and to give all new students extra help. Our keys to success remain the same since 2003. Small class sizes, extra help when needed, advanced curriculum. The only difference this year, we are doing so wearing masks. And I really appreciate and I would like to say thank you to all our parents, teachers and students wearing masks and helping us to fight COVID-19. I know that most of you want to meet our teachers and we hope to do so next semester safely. As of right now, parent-teacher interview will be on Zoom in November. I believe this video allows you to meet your children's teachers and understand a little more about what they are learning. We hope you enjoy our teachers' presentation.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah. I'm the elementary vice principal. I've been working at UMCA since 2012 and I had different responsibilities and tasks in our school elementary section. I'm the one who creates the elementary and high school report cards. I create the high school transcripts, and I work with the high school students in their admissions and applications for the different universities in Ontario. Also, during my duties, I register UMCA Registry Academy into Ontario Ministry of Education requirements and statistics every year. And I create the elementary calendar, elementary events. I work with the teachers about the students' behavior in academic progress and also in the daily activities. So if you have any question about your child's academic progress or behavior, or you have any other question that you want to know about homework, or you have questions to us to a specific teacher, so you can contact me and I'll be the bridge of communication between you and the teacher. You can contact me via email at Sarah, S-A-R-A, @umca.ca. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ariela and I'm the office manager at UMCA Registry Academy. You probably know me as the person next to the window when you come in to pick up your kids, but I'm doing a little bit more than that. I'm basically responsible for all the administration at UMCA, from JK up until grade 12. I'm the person behind all the emails that you're receiving, all the newsletters, all the phone calls that you're receiving, so that's me. I'm also responsible for all the registration of all students from JK up until grade 12, creating for them the accounts, connecting them to their courses, creating for all the teachers the courses in the Moodle. So all the Moodle is also kind of like under my responsibility. Basically, I'm the go-to person when you have a question, when you want to contact Miss Susanna, and I'm kind of like the filter between the parents and Miss Susanna. So if you have any questions, you can always give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help. And I'm also the person that all the kids go to when they don't feel so good, when they have a cut in their finger from a paper cut. So I'm giving them the Band-Aid. I'm the one who makes them a cup of tea if their tummy doesn't feel well, and if necessary, I'm the one who's calling the parents. Basically, all the administration is under my responsibility, and I love doing it. I'm coming from a very strong background of administration work. I was the assistant to the consul in the Israeli embassy for 5 years. I've also worked in 3 different colleges here in Canada as an admissions advisor, so also educational background. I have a degree in education and English literature, and this is my 5th year working at UMCA. I love working here. I love the kids. It's really a pleasure seeing them every day, and I'm wishing all the students a healthy, successful, happy school year. Thank you so much.
Dear UMCA parents, my name is Ms. Star and I'm the English teacher in grades 1 to 3. I've been teaching here at UMCA since 2018. The English language program at UMCA is built on the Ontario curriculum and the use of a spiral curriculum design, meaning that key concepts and skills are taught in their basic simplistic form in grade 1. And as students transition from grade to grade, these same concepts and skills are being reinforced, but now in a much more detailed way. This continuous practice and progression in complexity through grades 1 to 3 allows students to master and build the foundation they need for older grades. As outlined in the course syllabus, which you can find on the UMCA website, the program focuses on various essential elements of the English language, such as spelling, phonics, grammar, writing, reading, speaking, and media literacy. Throughout the year, students will be assessed and evaluated either through tests, assignments in the form of projects, or both. On the UMCA website, you will find an overview of what was taught that week. Please note that students do not have homework in the form of worksheets, as they get multiple opportunities to practice in class. That being said, I do ask you to please find time to read together at home daily. Read, read, read. Just simply reading for fun. Let your child choose the book. Moreover, create opportunities for your child to practice his or her learned skills at home. Quiz them verbally, play a game, ask them to write for you some notes or lists. These don't require much effort or planning, but they will be very valuable in the long run. The best way to connect with me is by sending me an email to my UMCA email address. After every unit, I will be sending feedback about your child to your child's UMCA email as well as your own. The expectations I have for each student is to always come to class prepared, meaning come with a pencil case that has at least 5 sharpened pencils as well as an eraser. Glue and scissors and colored pencils will be very useful as well for some activities. Behavior-wise, students should follow the classroom rules set at the beginning of the year. Lastly, I ask that if you're given a workbook home to catch up on missed work, please send it back with your child to school. On a final note, please remember that I'm always here to support you and your child. Feel free to always connect with me if you have any questions, concerns, or you need any additional support. I'll always try my very best to help. Stay safe.
Dear parents, my name is Ms. Valiet and I'm teaching reading in grade 1, children 3 and 4 this year. In our reading class, we mainly work on different reading techniques and strategies, such as fluency and more confident reading, through our reading booklets, games and exercises. We're also working on comprehension, on answering questions, making sure that children know that a sentence starts with the uppercase letter and punctuation mark in the end. Every single week, students getting homework. It's an online quiz, and I would be more than happy just to tell you that the big part of students doing this work, they're completing online quiz. This is actually a review of the story, what we're doing in the class. If you still did not start to do it, you can apply to the reading website. Just ask Ms. Ariela in case if you have any questions, because I believe that reading review at home would simply enforce your children's abilities to read better with more confidence and fluency.
Hello, my name is Joanna Diamond. I'm an English teacher at UMCA. I've been teaching here for 10 years and I received my Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Education from York University. I'm certified with the Ontario College of Teachers, and this year I'm teaching English grades 4 and 5. So English class covers reading, writing, grammar, spelling, and it's all connected with each other. And in English class, the students have 2 books. This is the Wordly Wise book, and in this book, students learn their new vocabulary and meanings. We have spelling and definitions tests. We read stories, and there's really great stories in here, fictional, nonfiction. We talk about the comprehension. And on the inside cover, there's instructions for Quizlet. So when your child is at home, Quizlet is a free educational website, and the students play games that really help them learn the new words and understand the meaning. And with writing, each student has a journal, and we have many opportunities for writing throughout the year: creative writing, information, proper paragraph structure. I even teach cursive writing, and students practice writing using the new words from their Wordly Wise book. And in English class, we have grammar. Each student has a Language Power now. This is a revised edition of Language Power. Grammar lessons focus on building sentences, punctuation, proper editing skills. So the skills that students learn in grammar really transfer into their writing abilities. In grade 4, we will be working on a novel study for Matilda. Each student will receive a copy, so they're just borrowing it like it's from the library, and we read together in class. We talk about main ideas, and students will be completing a novel study. In grade 5, it's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, so we read together, discuss it. Every week I will post a new homework message, and I always give at least 1 week's notice for a test. And at the end of each unit, there will be a unit test. So this year there's 4 units. In English class, it will be spelling and definitions. It will be based on grammar, what we've learned that month, and then it's usually a project. So I put that all together, and that would be a Unit 1 mark. If you have any questions or concerns, if you want me to know anything about your child, please send me a message. I really look forward to a productive year, and I look forward to working with your child.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Ariana, and I am the grade 6 English teacher as well as the public speaking teacher here at UMCA. This is my first year working at UMCA, and I'm excited to get to know everybody. In English this year, we will be exploring a variety of different genres, learning how to become a better writer, the rules of grammar and syntax. Particular emphasis will be placed on the rules of grammar and syntax and the process of editing. In public speaking, we will be learning about different skills that will develop our public speaking skills. These include listening skills as well as different forms of communication. On the UMCA website, I will be posting weekly updates on what we have been doing in class as well as upcoming assignments, tests, or quizzes that are coming up. In English, students have weekly spelling tests. We receive our new spelling words for the week in the morning and then have our spelling tests on Fridays as well. I will be communicating with parents using the UMCA website, so feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Students are encouraged to come to class with a pencil and an eraser and with all of their books and binders prepared to learn for the day. Respect and kindness and positivity go a long way, and they are the classroom rules. All students are expected to embody these classroom rules. I look forward to working with everyone and having an awesome
My name is Mr. Jack, and I'm the English teacher for grades 7 and 8. I've been working at UMCA for 2 years. This is my 2nd year here, and it's an absolutely amazing school. I really love working here. All the staff, all the students are absolutely lovely, and I've had such a terrific time so far. I got my teaching degree in England at the University of London Institute of Education, and I've also taught in many schools in different countries as well. So I also worked in Melbourne in Australia. I've worked at schools across England as well, and so I like to use that experience when I teach in all these different schools. When it comes to classroom management, I believe the key thing is respect. I like to always make sure that students know that I show them respect, and in return they have to show not only me respect, but also the other students, other staff, and also the possessions and belongings within the school as well. And so that's a real key thing that I really like to sort of emphasize in my classes, that respect is a real key issue. When it comes to syllabus, so in grade 7, we've got lots of really interesting units. We focus on narrative storytelling to begin with, so looking at how stories are written and the different sort of styles that go into it and the perspectives and plot lines and things like that. It's a very interesting unit. We're going to read a couple of novels as well. So the two I have lined up is a book called Holes and another book called Hunger Games, which you may have heard of, but a terrific dystopian novel which students absolutely love to read. And we can also do the sort of film studies aspect alongside that novel as well. Other units in grade 7 include a bit of poetry, so we examine some poetry in grade 7, and we've also done a unit looking at Roald Dahl as well. Also, a key part of my classes is making sure that students are always reading. I think in modern day, many students like to get their phones out and scroll through Instagram, other social media. I think it's really important that we keep students reading. And so I make sure that I allot time for students to read during lessons. And then what they will do is they're going to write a book report in grade 7. And in grade 8, they're actually going to go that step further and start to prepare essay analysis that they would do in high school. So it's getting themselves ready for those skills they would have in high school. Some of the curriculum that we're going to focus on in grade 8 is we're also looking at narrative storytelling, but we're going that step further, but analysing it in a bit more detail, more challenging stories, and things like that. We're also going to focus on a couple of novels. So I think the novels I've got planned for this semester is Animal Farm, which is an absolutely terrific novel which has many sort of undertones, with sort of the Russian Revolution 1917, that sort of really gets the students to think about just beyond the sort of the basic idea of a story and sort of dig deep into the literature itself. Other units I've got planned for grade 8 is I've got a unit planned on sort of speeches and analysing how speeches are given, because I think in the current climate it's important students are able to analyse speeches and understand how different people are able to sort of give very detailed, very personal speeches and sort of decipher whether they believe the speaker is reliable, credible, things like that. And it's a very interesting unit that I've got planned for them there as well. When it comes to getting in contact with me, the best way is through my email account, and that's jack@umca.ca. And so that's jack@umca.ca, and that's the best way to get hold of me. Every week I'll be posting what the students have been doing in both grades 7 and 8 onto UMCA Online, and I'll do that on Fridays, so you can go onto UMCA Online, you can see what we've done in that week and also see the homework that students will have to access on that Friday as well. Excellent. I hope everyone has an amazing year. I'm super excited to teach both grades 7 and 8.
Hello, I'm Mr. Brandon, and I'm the math teacher at UMCA for grade 1, 2, and 3. At UMCA, we like to set up our students with a proper foundation and understanding of mathematics and number values. In the younger grades, like grade 1, we start off by doing number bonds to explore how we can combine two small numbers to make one larger number, and vice versa, how we can break down one large number into two smaller numbers. In the process, we're practicing our addition and subtraction skills. We also practice how to write numbers as words, and how we can express numbers and values as pictures as well. In grades 2 and 3, we start practicing place value and getting a firm understanding of the place value columns. We practice regrouping and borrowing, when appropriate, for addition and subtraction questions of numbers with 3 digits, 4 digits, and sometimes even 6 digits in the grade 3. We like to set up our students to have an applicable understanding of math, meaning that everything that they learn can be applied to real-life scenarios. So we learn the difference between numbers in the hundreds of thousands as opposed to numbers in the tens of thousands. And we also learn other practical things of mathematics like weight and mass. At the grade 2 and 3 level, we also begin understanding place value using place value blocks, which can represent values in the thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. And this helps us have a visual understanding of when we subtract and add numbers, we have to do so according to the proper place value columns. I understand that at UMCA, we have a little bit of an advanced curriculum. So I look forward to ensuring that all of our new students can be brought up to speed and right on par with our existing students. I look forward to collaborating with parents over the year to ensure that our students can have the best success possible in these formative years that are so important. Feel free to email me on the UMCA website.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Miss Ella. I'm teaching grade 4 and 5 math this year. Welcome aboard. Really happy to see your kids in my class. I'm in love with math, and I think kids like too. This year we have a lot of books. I'm going to show you. This is for grade 5. You can see this book. And these books are for grade 4. We have a lot of books, less worksheets, everything done in the books, really organized. What I'm going to ask you, please help me to your kids. They have to know multiplication table. We have a lot of new kids who didn't study, and I know this. What else? Homework. Every single day now in the school they have homework classes. That means it's less homework during weekdays and less homework in the weekend. Everything, almost everything done in the classes. Once in the 2 weeks kids will receive homework home. You can see what we're doing, how we progress, and if you have any questions you can send me an email through UMCA website. I know UMCA has a really high curriculum, and I know this, guys, and I know some of you are a little bit stressed. I'm here to help you. Everything that you need from me, just send me an email. You can send notes with your kids. I will come back to you. Everything what I can do, I'm doing, and I'm happy to help you. Be with me. Happy to have all of you in my class.
Hello, my name is Irina. As a math teacher, I have worked for UMCA Richtree Academy for over 10 years. I am a licensed teacher, and this year I am going to teach grade 6, 7 and 8. First of all, welcome our new students. I know this is a hard time for you, but don't worry, it takes time. Ask as many questions as you have, and I will be happy to help you as much as I can. Looking at our curriculum, I can tell you that we have a lot of logic questions, we have a lot of geometry questions, IQ questions. Because teaching high school students, I know how important it is. I have no time to teach them how to add or subtract fractions or decimals in high school. That's why I try to build this foundation in math now. I can't make any opportunity to combine together math and fun. That's why I give to my students a lot of projects, Fibonacci numbers, number pi. We are talking about infinity. We had interesting events, math festivals, Dragon Den and different ones. Why I like it? This is a great combination of learning and fun together. So it gives to my students creativity, inspiration, enthusiasm, and they show how talented they are, how creative they are. This is very good because math sometimes is a little bit boring. I try to make it more enjoyable. I think that we have to instill a love of learning in our students. This is the only one key to success. If you have any question, you can ask me, you can contact me. I will be happy to give you any information you need. Thank you so much. Have a great time. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and I'm the science teacher for grade 1 and 2. I'll be teaching the little ones this school year, and I would like to explain the way that we're going to be working this school year. First of all, I would like to tell you that all kids already receive a pink binder. In this pink binder, they have their science book, and you will find also some worksheets that they are going to enrich our program. And not only worksheets, but also in our UMCA website, you will be finding their videos that I'll be posting to enrich the program. And not only that, also to practice with our little ones. And those are fun videos that will attract students into science and to make it more interesting and more attractive and fun. And also we're gonna have about 4 units this semester. Kids will be having a unit test every month. At the end of the month, they will have their unit test, and after every unit test, you will be receiving a comment about the progress of your child. Also, I would like to tell you that the homework will be sent every other week, and it will be something very easy that the students will be familiar with because they previously need to practice at school. So once they have acquired the knowledge, they will be ready to do the homework. And even that they can practice through watching the videos that I'll be posting. So if you have any question about science program, I'm always here and happy to help you. Any question that you might have about homework, about any specific topic, so please let me know. I'm happy to help you, and I'll be always here for you.
My name is Elisa Temes. I'm the science teacher here at UMCA. I teach science from grade 3 to grade 8, and I'm the biology teacher as well for high school students. My background is in biology and biochemistry. I have a PhD in biochemistry. During my first 8 years of career, I was working in a laboratory doing some immunology research. And then I changed into teaching. I've been teaching since then in my country, Spain, and in London, UK for 4 years. This is my 4th year here at UMCA. And what I try to start in the kids is scientific curiosity. I like them to link the curriculum with their real life, that they can see science everywhere. So I try to show them many videos and many online resources for them to understand that science is everywhere and it's fun. You can check on the UMCA website every week what we have been doing during this week and the homework that they have. Sometimes it could be some worksheets that I upload on the UMCA website. So if the kid was not here during the week, you can print the homework at home. Sometimes would be some quizzes online, sometimes it's to watch some videos. I try to upload some videos as well on the website that could help the students to understand the subject or to link the subject, as I mentioned, with real life and experiments, things happening in the world, etc. So every week, if you check the UMCA website, you will have everything there. The quizzes online, they can redo as many times as they need, so they don't have a day to finish them. It's that just for them to practice. So they are always open and the students can always go back and repeat them. And the homework, as I mentioned, could be some activities to do at home, like experiments, some worksheets, different approaches. Then at the end of the unit, they will do a unit test covering all we have been doing in class, and that's all. I try to do as many experiments as possible. This year with the virus is a little bit more complicated, but even with this situation, we will try to do experiments and hands-on activities here, because it's the best way for elementary students to learn about science. And more or less that's how the classes are organized. I'm always, I can always be contacted by email if you have any question or any problem with your kids' homework or whatever you need. So contact me by email through my UMCA account, and I will be very happy to help you. Bye.
Hello students and parents in UMCA. My name is Madame Zara, and I am French teacher for grade 1 to 3, and this year is my 4th year at UMCA school. I'm so happy and excited to work with your kids, and then so we're gonna have another amazing year. The French program in UMCA is based on Ontario curriculum. So for grade 1, 2, and 3, we have the books designed based on Ontario curriculum. And the book is designed based on 4 skills like reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And for grade 1, we work more with vocabulary flashcards, and we focus on basic vocabulary like the days of the week, the name of animals, the numbers, and then the colors. Students at UMCA school, they already started learning French from JK and SK, so they catch up really fast. But we have some students who came from other schools. There's a lot of questions for them because they feel that they are a little bit behind. So, but it's not going to happen because at UMCA we try to teach every student, and then we work with them individually. If I feel that one student has no knowledge in French, so I try to help them individually. Maybe I can work more time with them, and then so to make sure that they catch up with other students. With grade 2 also, this year we're gonna start learning about the verbs, making short sentences, writing short paragraph, and also kids in grade 2, they start reading their stories and to understand their stories. At the end of each story, I will ask them questions, so they have to answer those questions, and they try to speak French as much as they can. With grade 3, also we have a book which is called Lucy, and this book has a class book and activity book or cahier. So students, they will have homework in the book based on what they have learned every week, and they try to answer the questions. In grade 3, we already started introducing ourselves in French. What's my name, how old I am, and then what is my favorite activity, what is my favorite subject, what's my favorite animal. And also we always have extra worksheet to make sure that the students can catch up all together, and also they learn everything very well to make sure that they got the topic, they don't have any problem. But my focus is on speaking French, because we try to teach them how to speak French fluently and correctly. So I recommend and I encourage all my students to speak French in French class as much as they can, because now I know at UMCA they learn 5 languages at the same time, which is great. They learn Russian, Spanish, English, French, and sometimes Hebrew. Well, which is great. Kids, they can learn 5 languages at the same time without any confusion. But for French program, I just wanted to make you sure that we always take care of French education at UMCA, because we know some parents, they don't have any French education, or their knowledge about French language is limited. So that's why we always open the way of communication. I really appreciate if you have any question or any concern about French program. Contact me at UMCA School or send me email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, let's open the door of communication. And I'll be happy to help you and help your kids. And please ask and encourage your children to come to me and ask questions in case if they have any problem or if they have any question. And yeah, I'll wish you all the best and bonne chance. Merci. Au revoir.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel. So I'm the French teacher here at UMCA Route 3 Academy. I've been teaching at UMCA since 2017, and before that I had different experience in public and private school. I start with the toddler, Casa Montessori, like the little one, and then I teach elementary, middle, and high school in the French District Board. I've been also leading French camp for Alliance Française and giving some courses in the university. So my approach this year is personal but also global. So I'm teaching with different materials, mostly like Essentiel, A+, and hebdomadaire. So for each grade, they have different books. They all come with Livre de l'élève, which is a class book, and cahier d'activité, so it's an exercise book. We start first of all by with the consolidation of knowledge. So reviewing what we knew from last year, and we start from that, and then we start right now going with trying to cover the 4 language skills, which are listening. So the kids are exposed to different audio and video, so they can first of all understand different accent, different pronunciation. We're also going on reading comprehension, and then writing, so they're applying all the knowledge and trying to develop the writing skills. We're doing some oral activities in the class, so it's pretty challenging for all the kids. All the material that we're using confirmed with the International Center of Language Development. So these are very, very great books, and we're also trying to consolidate all the knowledge with vocabulary, French tense. Also, we're doing some grammar, and conjugation also. So we're doing a lot in the class, but it's also very important for each kid to do a little bit at home, because French is a language which is a little bit challenging. We need to work together, and kids need to be part of their learning curve. So for the kids that coming from French school, or the kids that were exposed a little bit more to French, so as I said in the beginning, my approach is very personal. So I'm aware of it, and I'm kind of challenging them more in the class, asking them for more details. I'm also when I'm giving assignment, I'm giving a little bit more or more challenging assignment. So if you have any question, just send me emails through the UMCA platform, and I will be very welcome to answer.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Lucci, and I am the teacher for the new Spanish course offered here at UMCA Rich Tree Academy. I am a recent graduate from York University, where I received my Bachelor of Science, Honors Biology, and I also received a certificate for proficiency in Spanish language and grammar. I believe learning a new language is a great opportunity for the students here, and learning a new language will improve their memory, problem-solving skills, and their ability to perform well in other courses. The course will include a grade in participation, quizzes that will be offered every 3rd week. So the class I will teach 2 classes, and then the 3rd class will be a quiz. And also a short final assignment that will be a short bibliography for most of the students. And every student will have a Spanish folder where they keep all of their notes. Participation marks will be based on the completeness of their Spanish folder, their participation in class, and also paying attention in class as well. And for those students who happen to be absent or have to miss school for any personal matters, all of the material will be posted on the UMCA website. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always email me. The syllabus is also posted on UMCA website, which includes my email address. It's francl@umca.ca. Thank you for listening to this video, and hope you have a great day.
Добрый день, уважаемые родители. Меня зовут мисс Мария, я учитель русского языка. Это мой первый год в УМКе. В этом году я преподаю 1, 5 и 6 классам. Я очень рада быть частью команды профессионалов школы УМКа и очень рада работать с такими замечательными студентами, как ваши дети. Курс русского языка в УМКе основан на Ontario Curriculum for International Languages с добавлением литературы. Безусловно, мы будем читать русскую литературу как классическую, так и современную, адаптированную и неадаптированную. С малышами мы начнем со сказок, в средней школе мы продолжим изучение более серьезных произведений. Литературу мы будем изучать через драму, мы будем заниматься инсценировкой произведений, мы будем пытаться их прожить. Это очень важно для понимания культуры русского языка. На русском языке мы будем изучать орфографию, мы будем изучать грамматику, безусловно, мы будем учиться писать грамотно, мы будем учиться правильно говорить, а также думать, рассуждать и размышлять на языке. Надеюсь, год пройдет интересно, мы будем играть, мы будем учиться, мы будем замечательно проводить время. И я надеюсь, мы обязательно подружимся с вашими детьми и с вами. Надеюсь, с вами на скорую встречу. Большое спасибо вам за внимание. Очень приятно было познакомиться. Всего доброго.
Добрый день. Меня зовут Наталья. Я профессиональный филолог с большим опытом преподавания русского языка и литературы. В России я преподавала русский язык как иностранный в университетах студентам, которые приезжали из разных стран, из более чем 20 стран мира. В Канаде я также продолжаю преподавать русский язык и литературу. Я являюсь сертифицированным преподавателем Онтарио. В школе UMCA я работаю уже 12-й год. В этом году я преподаю по 2-м, 3-м, 4-м, 7-м и 8-х классах. Мои авторские программы предусматривают обучение чтению, письму, развитие устной и письменной речи, знакомству с русской классической литературой. При изучении грамматики в качестве опорного материала я использую учебники Рамзаевой по русскому языку. Вот такие для 2-х, 3-х, 4-х классов. Изучение грамматики, разумеется, адаптировано. Огромное внимание на уроках я уделяю развитию речи. В этом мне помогает методика преподавания русского языка как иностранного, которую я использую в своей работе уже очень много лет. На сайте школы еженедельно вы можете увидеть темы, которые мы изучаем в каждом классе, а также домашние задания для учеников первой группы. Первая группа – это основная группа, и там я преподаю русский язык детям, которые изучают со мной русский язык несколько лет. Обычно я начинаю обучение с 1 класса. В этом учебном году к нам пришло много ребят с нулевым знанием русского языка. Большинство детей понимают русский язык, но читать и писать они не могут. Это ребята из так называемой 2-й группы. Они ни с кем не соревнуются, у них своя собственная программа. На каждом уроке они получают индивидуальные задания по чтению и письму. В этом году с ними мы используем букварь. Букварь под редакцией Надежды Жуковой, вот этот, а также прописи, которые предусмотрены в программе. Вот такие прописи по русскому языку. Большая просьба к родителям. В выходные дни, пожалуйста, проверяйте домашнее задание и следите за тем, что дети изучали в классе. Повторение, закрепление материала очень важно, особенно для 2-й группы. Я знаю, что родители высокообразованные люди и могут помочь с чтением и письмом этим ребятам. Задания, повторяю, индивидуально для каждого ребенка, потому что скорость изучения материала и уровень материала отличаются. Задания вы можете увидеть в папке по русскому языку. Ребята из 1-й группы смогут увидеть домашнее задание на веб-сайте. Как обычно, они уже привыкли. Домашнее задание я регулярно проверяю. Если письменного домашнего задания нет, то самостоятельное чтение обязательно. Нужно читать выбранную книгу по своему вкусу и уровню, систематически и вслух. Недаром Александр Сергеевич Пушкин сказал, что чтение – вот лучшее учение. Это общеизвестно, развивается речь, память, расширяется кругозор. Наши ребята очень любознательны, они прекрасные актеры и, конечно, с нетерпением ждут наших очередных сценок и спектаклей. К сожалению, ситуация не позволяет нам пока наслаждаться сполна театральным искусством.
This year I also teach in geography and social studies in grade 1 class. In our geography and social studies class, we will dedicate our time, we have 2 hours per week, to social communities and globe maps and map keys, exploring slowly but slowly, step by step, continents and oceans, and talking about different animals and fauna and flora in all the different places and continents. For geography class, the main part of the homework done at school, and you can see on the website that I'm simply writing non-homework in geography, but very soon I'm going to start to send home pages to complete as well. Every single month in the end, you children having a unit test. This is a review of something what we done already in the class. Please, if you want to check grades, it's always on the website. So have a wonderful year, and I hope that we're going to work together very nicely. Stay healthy and safe, all the best.
My name is Mark, and I am teaching here in UMCA social studies, history, geography, and business. And I'm here for 14 years already. So I was witnessing different stages of UMCA growth and development, and many students learned social studies with me, history and geography. So I extend my greetings to all new students in UMCA as well as those who returned. And here are some of my advice to my students and parents. So in my subject there are 3 main pillars that I ask everybody to recognize. One of them is our schoolwork, our classwork, the worksheets that you get in the binders. The second one is our learning platform, Moodle. We have there wonderful home pages with a lot of quizzes, pictures, videos, and I encourage all my students follow these assignments, do these assignments on the regular basis. And the third pillar of our learning is your independent work. I strongly believe that all students are supposed to read books at home, bring books to class as well, be proud of learning new stuff. These basically are 3 main sources of our knowledge: schoolwork, homework, and independent studies. Now, at my lessons, I implement unique strategies that enable students to get fundamental knowledge of the subjects. And I urge my students high level of social studies, geography, history, and I challenge them rather than pass them through. So I'm passionate about education, as all in this school, and committed to excellence. So the goal that I set in social studies, history, geography, and business programs are challenging and rewarding. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best, productive, and fruitful school year.
Hello, UMCA parents. My name is Dan Petrenko, and I'm so excited to be joining the UMCA faculty this year. It's my first year at UMCA, and it's my first year teaching. This year I'll be teaching drama and theater to grades 6, 7, and 8. Now, by profession, I am a theater director, a playwright, and a producer. I've been working on theater productions all around the city for the past couple of years, and I'm very excited to be sharing my knowledge and my experience with your children. Now, not everybody wants to be an actor, not everybody wants to be a performer, but no matter what your child decides to pursue in their lives, there's a stage in every profession. In every profession, you need to be able to express yourselves, to sell yourselves and let people know who you are and what you stand for. And that's exactly what we will be exploring in this class throughout the year. And we'll start by looking at the history of performance and what it means to perform under the style of naturalism or realism, but also what it means to put together a performance under the style of surrealism or expressionism. And then we'll move on to acting technique. So we'll explore the Stanislavski system, and we'll also talk a bit about method acting. And then we will try to put together some scenes and some exercises to really understand these concepts. Throughout the year, we will also be reading some plays together as a class. And we will start by looking at some classic plays, but we will also delve into more contemporary literature as well. Throughout the entire year, my goal is to help your child build up their performer's toolkit. We'll explore different strategies and different tools that will make your child more confident, a better speaker, and a better performer overall. And all of this will culminate in our end-of-year performance. And hopefully, our situation with the coronavirus improves and we're able to perform for the entire school and invite you, the parents, to come watch at the end of the year. But of course, we'll see, we'll have to adapt. If you have any questions for me throughout the year, I'm here to answer it. Feel free to reach out via email or the UMCA website. And I'm wishing you and your children a wonderful year ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Shelly Abramovich and I am the art teacher here this year at UMCA Ridge Tree Academy. I'll be teaching grades 1 to 8 and I'm very, very excited. So far I've met all of the kids here at the school and we've had some wonderful classes and I hope that continues on to the end of the year. Just a little bit about me. This is not my first year working at UMCA. I've been here since last year, but last year I was doing a little bit of different work. I was tutoring children that needed a bit of extra help, so I was doing one-on-one sessions, anything pertaining to ESL or extra reading help, math help, spelling, grammar, these kinds of things. However, this year I'm very lucky to be offered a position teaching the arts because arts is my background. My passions lie mostly in installation work that is new media, so using lights, technology, and creative construction. I love that. I love painting with acrylics. I love drawing and sketching with markers and ink. So truly, I love this stuff. It's my passion, and I hope I can bring my experience, personal, professional, to your children and inspire them somehow, help them in any way that I can. I truly hope for that. In terms of my program is the same for all of my classes. Every class, we have 4 units, so the 4 units are spread as 1 unit per month. Each month we do a different thing. And the 4 units are drawing, painting, crafting, and sculpture. All of our work we're going to be doing in class, provided with in-class supplies that are sanitized and organized, disinfected for every class that I teach, so to ensure safety and cleanliness. And any unfinished work that is way past due in class, I would ask the student to finish at home, and I can provide them with any materials that they need, provided they give those back to me. So yes, the 4 units are, again, drawing, painting, crafting, and sculpture, 1 unit per month, and the assignments will vary per class and difficulty level. So certain students perhaps are a little bit more advanced. I push them to do more difficult things. I encourage students that need extra help. I provide them with that extra help. So each student gets individual attention in our studio, and no one is left behind. Some of my learning points that I really hope to drive home for the kids is proper technique with material, open-mindedness when it comes to creative work, learning to learn from your mistakes, being unafraid to make mistakes, being unafraid to erase, And I also hope to teach some art theory and art history in my classes as well. The format of my classes, we usually start with some form of introduction in the class, whether it is about the project or an element of history or theory, technique that matters for this project. Then, after we finish the lesson component, which can also involve maybe some worksheets, like learning about the principles of design and elements of art, we're also going to be going through like color theory, these kinds of things to give children a refresher. For younger grades, I'm using some supplementary teaching material from books that I have. After all this teaching is done, we have our studio time. So I turn on some nice background music and we all sit and do our work together. Students sit separately, but they can come to me for help. I walk around, I correct their technique, I give them suggestions of what they can do, and each student gets individual attention, and each student has the freedom to be creative in the way that is natural to them, provided that they are pushing themselves to do better. In terms of class rules, it's very simple. I care about effort, I care about intention, and I care about respect. That's all. So as long as children respect me, themselves, each other, the materials I provide them, as long as they show me that they try in their projects, that they put an effort, that they've thought about what they're doing with their art, and as long as they're present emotionally and physically in the class, that's all that matters. And I believe everyone is an artist, everyone can draw in their own way, as long as they truly put in that effort. And that is basically it. I'm very gentle, but I do impose a level of discipline in my classroom. And I really appreciate it when students can understand that and reciprocate. In terms of communications, I'll be posting everything we're doing in a bullet format on the UMCA website. So every week there will be an update for every class on what we do. And in terms of contact, I'm very open to receiving emails to my UMCA email, which is s.abramovich@umca.ca. So any concerns, questions, advice, commentary, whatever it is, I'm welcome to receive that on my email. Thank you very, very much. I'm excited to meet you, excited to work with your children, and I look forward to a wonderful year here. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Glafira, and I'm teaching a design class this year. We mostly work with paper, and we will gonna do different models of different things. It could be a shoe, and this will be also a pop-up cards that children likes very much. So, for example, this is Who Am I? And we open this card and we see this is a kitten, and could be a birthday card. And also we will do for different topics. Eventually we will do different things more complicated, so children supposed to draw, color, and also cut. And we will do a lot of stuff that pop up and 3D shapes also. So eventually we will do models for cars and maybe our ships, some fairy houses, something that children like, and everything could be personal and unique. It could be this also thing, and eventually we will do pop-up books. I want to teach children different things to make a pop-up book. This is for smaller kids, but this is very interesting because it's interior, and you're supposed to create your own idea about interior design, and this is maybe for bigger kids that can do something more complicated, and this is also a book. I'm very excited that I hope this year will be a great year for kids. If you have any question, you can just write me a letter or call me. I'm always here. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Yulia Shlikova and I'm a physical education teacher and I'm teaching from JK to grade 6. And this is the start of my 7th years of teaching here at UMCA Rich Tree Academy, which is not only a job for me but a family for now. Let me say a few words about myself. I've graduated from 2 universities in Ukraine with the specialist degree in physical education and master's degree in Oriental languages. I was involved in sport for more than 15 years. I was rhythmic gymnastics. I was participated and was a winner of many national and international competitions. And as a member of national team in Ukraine. And I have a sports rank, Master of Sports in Rhythmic Gymnastics. Here in Canada, I'm certified the highest level, level 3 of coaching in rhythmic gymnastics and gymnastics, personal training specialist, and a bachelor degree of, and I have a bachelor degree of physical education. I'm very excited to be back at school and looking forward to seeing and working with everyone. The goal of physical education at UMCA is to develop healthy living habits that will last a lifetime for all the students. Throughout the year, students will participate in many activities. Each physical education lesson will be divided into 3 parts. That's warm-up and fitness, lesson focus, and game activities. During the first part of educational level, we will have 4 units. Introduction unit. October is for soccer unit. Next is going to be fitness unit. And at the end of the year, December and beginning of January, it's going to be health education unit and hopefully yoga unit. We will assess the students by 4 categories. It's knowledge and understanding, application of skills, communication, and participation. I will try my best to create motivating and interesting classes to encourage all the students to want to participate in a class, to try their best, and help them succeed to become lifetime movers. I wish everyone a healthy and sporty year, and good luck.
Hi, I'm Mr. Michael, and I'm a former semi-professional soccer player teaching the sports class from grades 1 to 8 here at UMCA. This semester, we will be focusing on 4 units. In September, we're going to start, we have already started with an introduction to mini games and getting everyone used to the COVID etiquette and making sure everyone's safe throughout the process, teaching them healthy living, proper movements, agility, getting their body warm for the semester to come. What comes after there will be a soccer unit. In that soccer unit, which is where I have most of my expertise, is where I'll teach them the discipline and necessary skills required to play such a game like soccer, which for most who may or may not know, it's almost like a game of chess. I'm not just going to teach them how to be active playing soccer, but how to think and play the sport that they're learning. When we do get into the semester, to the units ahead throughout the semester, whether it eventually being basketball or baseball or hockey, I'm going to teach them how to think in that. So after soccer, we are going to be going into a fitness and endurance unit. And there is when we'll do some testing. There is when, now that all the students have gotten a little more fit through soccer in the introduction unit, we're going to see where they're at in comparison with other students and other athletes their age across the nation, Canada, and start focusing on more drills and activities that better suit their needs. I can't just peg a student as one type of athlete. Everyone's different. Everyone needs a different exercise that's going to make them grow even faster. And that's what I love about sports, and I think what lovely children and students are going to love too is that they're going to find out how easy it is to see reward in something like sports. fitness and endurance unit will jump into healthy living, healthy education, and yoga to really settle them down, ease them into a much more mindful presence, a mindful body awareness, which in turn is extremely important. My expectation for each student is simply to participate, to focus, to make an effort during class. And in sports, not only do you learn how to play a game, but you learn how to see results. You learn how to become a master of your own body and mind, and better yet.
Hi, my name is Dennis Sonin. I'm the computer science teacher here at UMCA Rich Tree Academy. I got my degree, or my education, from University of Guelph. I finished a Bachelor of Science majoring in physics. And I think that I can use physics, especially, to change the way and we learn about coding a little bit and introduce some real life aspects to it as well. And we can kind of tackle those problems together at the same time. Make it a little bit fun. So, for elementary school, so I started teaching last year and I was doing everything over Zoom. Zoom was fine. It's just a little hard to get the reaction with the kids, but now face to face, I mean, we can get through everyone, get to all the problems, answer all the questions possible, and the kids light up through it. So I like to have that aspect. It's much, much smoother and more efficient. As for the specific, as to what we're going to be doing inside of our classes, so for elementary school, grades 3 to 8, we are working with basic applications, applications such as Office 365, things like Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel. So that one's a little bit more challenging, and it'll be involving some sort of logic decision-making problems as well. And then we'll move on to applications like Powtoon, which is a little fun animation video kind of app. And then there's also Scratch. So Scratch is developed by MIT. It's kind of like this pre-coding software where all these blocks of code are built beforehand. Students don't have to code anything themselves, but they start understanding Boolean logic and decision-making processes of coding. Then, granted, with a little bit of time, if we have time at the end, we will start coding Python with the grade 7s and 8s. And then, hopefully we'll finish off that unit with some tincture modules, adding some graphic interfaces, things like calculators, making a chess game or something that's interactive between the student or the user and the computer, the program. Okay, so I hope to meet all you parents. I've met some of you around before, but really some bright faces.
I know it was a lot, and I'm very happy you made it this far. Thank you so much. I know you have a lot of questions, and feel free to call me at 416-409-2878, and also you can email me to toronto@umca.ca. Every morning I see you from 8 till 9 in the morning. You're always welcome to ask questions. Thank you for being with us. Good night.